Good afternoon, Mathlete Information. Today is Wednesday, September 11th, 2013, and as we were talking about last week, I had no idea what to do this week. So thanks to our friend Marina, I have this link to a list of 32 questions that I'm going to answer in vlog form today. So here we go. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I have to sleep with the closet doors closed because when it's dark in my room and I can see like all of the white walls and then like an expanse of black in where the closet door is open, I'm afraid that there's someone in there and they're going to come get me while I'm sleeping. Which is a completely irrational thought, but at the same time it's like it's dark, it's unknown, and the closet door has to be shut because then obviously whatever's in there can't get out. Right? Do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? I'll use it when I'm at the hotel, but I don't think I ever take it with me, either because I usually finish it while I'm in the hotel, or because it's just, I don't know, I have no reason to take it because it's like that big. I'm just like, I don't need it. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? My sheets are tucked into the end of the bed, but they have to be untucked so that I can get under them. You see what I'm saying? So, both? I don't know. How do you sleep in sheets that are tucked in all the way around? You can't. It's not possible. You're like enveloped in. I did it to my roommate once and she was trapped. It's awesome. Have you ever stolen a street sign? I have never stolen a street sign. No, but I do know someone who might have. Do you cut out coupons and never use them? I don't usually cut out coupons. You know, like I've thought about it, I see the coupons and I'm like, that would be a good deal, I should cut them out and use them, but then I can never actually get myself to cut them out in the first place. So I don't even really get to the first step of cutting them out and then not using them. I don't even cut them out. I'm a horrible person. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? I'm gonna say big bear because bees scare the crap out of me. They're terrifying, they're huge, they're swarm-like. No. I'd rather be attacked by a huge bear. Do you always smile for pictures? God, no. I never smile for pictures. I mean, I smile sometimes and it looks really, really fake because I can't smile genuinely just for a picture. So a lot of my pictures are me like, which, you know, that's an ideal picture for all family memories. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? I count steps all the time. It's ridiculous. I need to stop. Like, if there are like squares of concrete making up a sidewalk, I have to count how many steps it takes me to get over each square. And if it looks like I'm not going to make it in, like, if each square is worth 2, and then it looks like I'm going to have to do 3 on one, then I will, like, take an extra long step to make it 2. It's really bad. Have you ever peed in the woods? I'm sure in my youth I have, but I can't remember a time when I've done such a thing, so I'm gonna say probably, but I don't remember any such occasion that I could tell you about right now. Do you still watch cartoons? I'm pretty sure after I finish this, I'm gonna go watch cartoons. Also, Legend of Korra comes back on Friday, so yes, I still watch cartoons. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Actually don't know where I would do that. That is a good question. I'm still trying to get my mind around the idea of having buried treasure in the first place and being like, I need to hide this somewhere underground. But I'm thinking the Mines of Moria seems like a good place. Like if I'm never going to like go and try and get it back, it seems like a pretty good place to just hide something away. What do you drink with dinner? Yeah, it's usually diet soda. I drink a lot of diet. I need to cut back, but I have no plans to in the near future, or in any future, so that's always good, right? What do you dip a chicken nugget in? As a vegetarian, I don't really dip chicken nuggets in anything, as I do not eat chicken nuggets, but when I was little and I used to have chicken nuggets all the time, I remember it was always honey mustard for me, because honey mustard is awesome, and you can put anything on honey mustard, or honey mustard on anything, and it tastes great, so honey mustard. Go for it. It's awesome. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? Oh, I can think of a couple movies, but really it's just one in particular. Were you ever a Girl Scout? I was a Girl Scout when I was little. I was a brownie. I was never, what are they, daisies, the younger ones? I went straight to brownie and I never went past that. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? I don't think so. Can you change the oil in your car? I actually cannot. I know how to. I know all of like the things you're supposed to do, but as far as like actually doing it, I'm pretty sure I would break the car. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Never gotten a speeding ticket. I was so scared that I think he took pity on me and just gave me a warning. Are you afraid of heights? I don't think I am afraid of heights. I guess from heights I might be afraid of the ground, but as far as like heights and flying and stuff, I've never been afraid of that. Do you sing in the car? I sing in the car all the time. Like even if the car ride is like 2 minutes, I'm dancing and singing and blasting music. It's great. Driving is a wonderful experience for me. Is Christmas stressful? My friends get together and we just do a single gift exchange where each of us is assigned somebody else and we just give them something from our school. So like for the past couple of years, you know, people have gotten Quinnipiac things from me, and this year I guess somebody's going to get a Chapman thing from me. But it really takes the pressure away from like having to get something for everybody, because it's just like, nope, just getting it for one person, and that's good. You know, it's definitely less stressful than it could be. Occupations you wanted to be as a kid. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a lawyer. Fun fact. Like I was really, really into studying law, and I had like a notebook where I printed off from this website like a list of like all of these legal terms and stuff, and I was going to memorize it and become a lawyer, and I was like maybe 9. And like I'm pretty sure I used like an entire package of paper to print off and put into this binder, and I don't think I even got through the A's alphabetically before I was like, no, this is too much for me. Do you believe in ghosts? Difficult question. Like, I want to say no, because it's like, obviously, oh, they don't exist. But at the same time, if I watch a scary movie, I don't fall asleep at night, because a part of me does believe. A part of me is convinced that they're real, and they're going to get me, and I have to sleep with the closet door closed because of it. Can't let the ghosts out. The first concert you ever went to. I'm pretty sure the first concert I ever went to was the Trans-Siberian Orchestra with my parents. And I am not ashamed of that. It was awesome. So, Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Walmart. I love Walmart. I don't know why, but when I was at school, when I was at undergrad at Quinnipiac, literally I would go to Walmart all the time because I had a car and a lot of people on campus didn't have a car, and that would be the place that I could go to that nobody else could get to because the shuttle went to another Walmart. Nike or Adidas? I would say Adidas because I have Sambas, and this is probably like my 5th or 6th pair of them. Can you curl your tongue? Have you ever cried because you were so happy? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever cried because I was I've laughed so hard that I cried. Is that kind of the same thing? The last concert you saw. I actually think the last concert I saw was the Dropkick Murphys with my brother. About a year ago at Quinnipiac. They came and did a free concert, and then we went and we saw it, and I'm pretty sure that was it. Can you swim well? I can. I mean, like, I'm not like racing material as far as like swimming laps, but I can definitely swim well. Can you knit or crochet? I can do both, but I can't do either well. Are you a dog person or a cat person? I'm a both person. I have 3 dogs at my house and a cat. And we've had a series of dogs and cats in our house for my entire life. And now I'm living here at Chapman, and we have a dog that's Gabriel's, so I would say I'm both. Alright, so those are the questions and the answers about me, and I hope that that was entertaining for today. As far as school and stuff, I'm just writing screenplays, and this Friday I'll actually be going to see a Dodgers game with Robert and Susan and assorted other people, so get ready and excited for that because we're gonna see Susan again for the first time ever, and Robert too. Let's not forget Robert. Anyway, for the film majors, I'm Caitlin. For the Mathlete, Susan will be back on Friday, and for everybody else, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.